Shalom family trendsetter. I want to show you two clips, and in both clips you're going to see police officers engaging with citizens. Now you're going to see one where Caucasoid was being arrested, and you're going to notice how they pretty much took care of him with kid glove. Now when I say kid glove, they was beating on him because he was resistant and he was actually assaulting officers. But notice they didn't draw their taser, they didn't draw their gun. And just watch. Clearly you'll see that it was a total difference when it compared to the second clip that you're going to see. Now, incidentally, with the first clip, the Caucasoid that got arrested, he was charged with attempted murder. But once again, his life was spared, and clearly you could see they would have been justified if they was to use deadly force. Now, the second clip, I found it's a little bit older, but I want you to see how they handled this particular situation with two so-called African American. You see, family, we're living in a time where, these devils literally declare war on us. Like I told y'all before, they're not human. They don't have any kind of humanity when it comes to us. I personally believe the reason why they actually spare their own is because it's just natural for them to take care of their own. But even to their own, they don't have any kind of reservation. I was watching a news clip earlier today where you had two parents literally waterboarding. I think the daughter was 9 or 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So they're waterboarding their child as a form of punishment. These devils don't have no kind of empathy, no kind of sympathy. They're not humans, man. I'm telling you, they are not like us. A lot of y'all like to say, oh, we're all alike. No, we're not. Clearly, you can see these people look totally different than us. They act different than us. They have a different mannerism. Their spirit is different. You know what I'm saying? They even smell different than us. I mean, how can you even say that we are the same? Esau and Jacob were the same. The so-called white man was Esau. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. But I just wanted to share this video with y'all. Like I said, the last clip is actually from 2012, but I just want to show you, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. Just clearly look at the two difference of the arrests. Now, it's like I said, the first clip is recent, most recent. And what happened was, I'm just thinking to myself, like, with everything that was happening in this particular clip, the first one, they could have used deadly force and it would have been justified. But not one time did they draw for their guns. You'll see the extent of how they was able to actually they wasn't even able to detain him, because it was later on when they threw out the spike strip and disabled the vehicle. That's how they was able to capture him. But family, I'm telling you, man, we living in the last days, and this is one of the reasons why the Most High is going to pour out his judgment on these devils. They are going to get it. I'm telling you, everything they have done to his people, so-called black people, I'm saying they're gonna have a recompense. It's coming. This is one of the reasons why the Most High is allowing them to build up this sinful deeds that they're carrying out. But I'm trying to actually let this time run out. But stay tuned for the next video. Shalom.
Jerry, do what they say. Let me go. Jerry, do what they say. Jerry, do what they say. Jerry. 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 You're gonna get hurt, Jerry, if you don't stop. Help! You're gonna get a charge, Jerry. Stop it. Stop, Jerry. Jerry, you're gonna get in trouble. Jerry, they're gonna hurt you. Jerry. Jerry, don't do it. Jerry, don't do it.
Investigators did not want you to see. Tonight, Channel 3 News has obtained recordings of that November police chase that ended with the shooting deaths of 2 unarmed suspects. Channel 3's Dave Summers got a copy of the tape, and Dave, this video is just unbelievable.
Chris, many in the Cleveland community were astonished at the numbers in this pursuit. 11 officers firing 137 bullets into the suspect's car. The city did not release the actual numbers of officers and police cars involved in the chase. The tape shows us, though, it is a scene like something out of a movie. The video is recorded by 5 Rapid Transit Authority cameras mounted above bus stops. They're at Eddy Road, Superior, Belmore, Windermere, and East 118th Streets. Suspects, passenger Melissa Williams and driver Timothy Russell, led the chase. Moments from now, both would be shot more than 20 times each in the head and chest by 11 officers. The pursuing police were undercover vice detectives and street patrols. Sometimes the pursuit went at a high rate of speed, beyond the posted limit, but it's not clear from the tapes exactly how fast. It wound through narrow neighborhood streets, weaving through sometimes dense traffic. At each camera, the chase is recorded. Not a dozen, not 2 dozen, but 51 police cars can be counted in this pursuit. Police protocol is 2 cars, unless circumstances warrant more. Before this video, critics were already calling this a frenzy of out-of-control cops. These pictures will no doubt be used to make their point.
That remarkable police chase happened in downtown Cleveland almost exactly 2 years ago. You saw from the timestamp there, it was in late 2012 was when that happened. November 29th, 2012 is the date of the car chase. The car that was being chased definitely was speeding. Nobody knows why that car was speeding, but neither of the 2 people in that car were armed, nor were they suspected of anything other than speeding. But nevertheless, they said in that news coverage it was 51 cars. No. It turns out it was 62 Cleveland police vehicles got involved in that chase. 62 police vehicles chasing 1 car. 62 cars. It lasted almost half an hour. They went at speeds over 100 miles per hour through downtown Cleveland. When they finally stopped that car that they were chasing, again, neither of the people in the car were armed, but when they finally stopped that car, Cleveland police officers fired 137 shots into that vehicle. 13 different Cleveland police officers fired their guns into that car. And yes, the 2 people in that car were killed. Look at the bullet markers there. 69, 70, 72. 137 shots into the car. Initially, as you heard from that local news coverage, the police did what they could to try to keep this under wraps, essentially, to try to keep specifically the video of the chase out of the public domain. But something like this, you can't really keep it under wraps, and it became a really big deal in Cleveland really fast for all the obvious reasons. Less than a week after the shooting, again, 137 shots fired at that car. 62 police vehicles involved in the chase. Less than a week after that case, and those 2 people killed by Cleveland police, the city held a public meeting on it.